So I want to talk about my MOPS group. I've been doing these Vita videos nearly every day-ish, and they are inspiring me to want to talk more, and I want to talk about how important my MOPS group has been in my life, which I've already mentioned them in several blog posts I know. MOPS is a Christian moms group, stands for Mothers of Preschoolers. I don't know what the S is. Preschoolers, plural. I was in MOPS when I lived in Philadelphia. I had just joined. I had a friend who wasn't really religious, but she, I don't know, I guess went to the group just as to be a part of a mom's group. And it was nice to be able to pray together and sit together with moms that, had similar experiences. But we never really got to know anybody. The group was huge. We would always sit at the same tables. And the way MOPS works is your kids go with these people, mopettes, they're like babysitters. It's like retired older women or college students. So your kids get separated into age groups and they do kind of a Sunday school thing with them. And then you sit with all the moms and you pray and do activities together, talk together, stuff like that. But my group was so big and we always sat at the same tables, I never really got to know the people around me. And it was still a nice group, but I didn't really get close to anybody. So when I moved here where I live now, I tried to join another group that I had been in Philadelphia that I was a little bit more active with, called Moms Club, which it was a great group in Philadelphia, but ours kind of, it got dramatic and like dissolved completely. But so I tried to join the one here, and it was just a little stuck up and just not. It didn't feel homey at all, and I asked if I could bring my little tiny, like 2-week-old breastfeeding baby to one of the crafting nights, and they actually told me no. So I was like, you know what, I need to find something else, and and just to elaborate on that, I never left. I couldn't get my son to take a bottle. Same thing with my daughter, my last daughter. I couldn't get them to take a bottle, so I had to bring them places with me, or I was never going to get out. If they fussed, I would leave. I'm never the type of person that's going to make you listen to my crying baby. But my kids never really did fuss. Like they would nurse and they would sleep, and that was it. They were easy. I could bring them places, and people didn't even know I had them. But so I needed to be able to get out, and I wanted to be able to meet people, and meet other moms, and I'm completely brand new to this area. Like I didn't know a soul over here. So I had posted on my Facebook about how upset I was that I didn't really know where I could find an outlet. And one of my online friends, I have a lot of online friends that I know from like moms groups that are online, and she said, well, why don't you join MOPS? And it's like I had completely forgotten MOPS existed. I hadn't gone to the MOPS in my old area for a while because of just how disconnected it was, because it was just so big. I just didn't feel like going to this humongous group thing. And I had branched off and created my own group, mom's group in Philly anyway. But she mentioned MOPS, and I was so grateful. I was like, I don't know how I forgot that existed. Absolutely, I should definitely look into my MOPS. And I immediately looked into it, and there were multiple MOPS somewhat close to this area, and I signed up right away and went to a meeting. And actually 2 years later, 2 months later, the friend who suggested it passed away suddenly. And I just thought, it felt like there was kind of a thing, like, I don't know, it just kind of felt like, I don't know, she did a really, really good thing for me. And I think she did know, because I kept telling her how glad I was that she had suggested it, because the group here was so good. And she was really, really thankful that she was able to help me. And I just thought it was, I'm glad that she did such an important thing for me. She was a really, really important friend to me, my friend Christina, and I don't know, it feels like a blessing that she helped to change my life before she was gone. That wasn't the only way. There were plenty of other ways, but this was the last thing, because it was right before all that. And I've been in MOPS now for a year and a half. Like, this is my second year, and we conclude when summer begins. But I mean, we don't really. Everybody still gets together and hangs out. But it's been so amazing. We switch up tables. What we do, like, when we go into a meeting, there'll be a little sign that says, like, what did you eat for breakfast this morning? And if you ate eggs, you sit at this table. If you ate cereal, you sit at this table. And it'll say, something like, breakfast, what's that? Sit at this table. And so every week you're answering a different question. You're sitting with different people. And I'm constantly seeing new faces, either new members or people that I haven't gotten a chance to meet yet. And we will do activities together, we'll create things, or talk about struggles we're having, or there's always something different that we're doing together and getting to know each other while doing it. And it's so rewarding. And I have my favorites, the people who really like are close to me. Not necessarily, like, I for the most part, my husband is the person that I hang out with, so I wouldn't even say that, but like, I just have a good time with, like, we do nights out together that are really fun. And we had a blast playing board games at the last Mom's Night Out that I went to, and I know they're all going to a spa tonight. I'm not in the mood nor a spa person, but still, I mean, it's all these awesome bonding things that we do, and even the ones that I don't see on a regular basis, like, I feel like they still touch my life. They're so important to me. And I'm not even sure some of them know. Like, I try to tell them, but really, it's awkward to tell someone how important they are to you, and they're like, how? Like, we're not best friends or anything. But then there's the new people that I'll meet, and it's constantly, like, I just found out that one of them raises goats. I asked her, can I bring my kids over and learn about the goats? You know, it's so many new people, and it's such a beautiful, rewarding thing for me. And then what inspired this vlog entirely was the fact that we had, obviously, Easter dinner yesterday, and my second daughter asked if she could do the prayer, and they're the Mopettes. We have a very important Mopette who she's taught all of my kids in the MOPS class, and she's been around for a while, I think, and her husband works with her. Her name is Miss Donna, and she teaches the kids all different kinds of things. And so my daughter said it was a song about prayer, and I would say it, but I don't remember. I can ask her. But she said it instead of singing it. She said it, and my husband had not heard it before, and I could tell that he was touched. And my mom cried. It was so sweet. Like, it was just, and it was the moment that my husband realized how important that MOPS is to our family, because it has been teaching our children better. Okay. Tell it to me, please.
It goes like this. Thank you, God, for happy hearts and rain and sunny weather. Thank you, God, for the food we eat and that we
So there you have it. I didn't realize I could pause this thing, so I paused it so that I could get her to say it. But so it was a really, really nice moment, and it's that stuff that makes me realize that it's not just my life that they're impacting, it's my children's too. My daughter, so after first grade, they don't go anymore because they're in school. It's during the day, so my first grader misses it so much. I mean, she gets the Sunday school at church, but it's not the same because she bonded with these people, and it's just, I don't know, it's just the type of stuff that makes me realize just how blessed I am, and I know that I thank God every day that I have this group that has made such an important, it's so essential to my life, and I love it.